Boxing, home of the high-level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. Man, good afternoon, man. It's Saturday, beautiful day. Smash that like button for me, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know where the like button is, press the 3 dots into the corner right there, and you'll be able to hit those 3 dots, and it'll get you to the like button. Do me the favor, so that way we can improve the visibility of the show. And if you like what's going on this channel, you would support the channel by hitting that like button, all right? Also, become a member. The link is in the comments. Support on another level, right? So we had great fights yesterday with the heavyweights. It was kind of like that collab. We got Bernie, the boxer, in the building coming up. Smash that like button once again, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. We got the one and only Bernie, the boxer.
That's right. What's good, Mill City? You know who it is. You know what it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie, the boxer. I say, did you miss me?
You know?
Yeah.
Man,
I'm in the ghetto, man. I'm in the hood, man.
Okay.
At the barbershop, my boy in there getting a haircut. We just left the gym. We got Night Davis going up this weekend on Pro Box. You understand? Okay. DB3 in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. Speak a little bit about him.
Night Davis, he the oldest of the DB3 brothers. Yep. What are you, 11-0? Tall, rangy, 140-pound killer. They call him Night because he put niggas to sleep. Excuse my language.
Last time I spoke to him, he wants all the smoke. He said he's ready. Speak a little bit upon, his arsenal, and what kind of puncher, what kind of fighter he is. You know what I'm saying?
Night Davis,
his brother's Keyshawn. Everybody knows Keyshawn.
And they got Keon too. That's the baby boy. He trying to make the Olympic team. He just won the Olympic trials.
He don't look like a baby. He don't look like a baby.
He the baby though. Yep. DB3. Yep. So we got Night going up on Wednesday for Pro Box. Like I said, he fought in the Olympic trials. He was a top amateur. And he with the stable. It's B&B, baby.
So man, yesterday's fights, were you able to tap in?
Oh, yep. And I watched the highlight of Anthony Joshua. And I'm not an Anthony Joshua fan no more, but I was impressed. I think that not take away from nothing from Anthony Joshua because he went in there and did what he's supposed to do. But I think Ngannou, he had too much praise after that Tyson Fury fight.
Facts.
He had too much praise. And they put it down as he should have been 0-0 because that was an exhibition. They got him as 0-1, but that wasn't no boxing match. That wasn't for nothing. So it was an exhibition, and exhibitions don't count. They don't put them on your record. Joe Louis had 96 of them, and ain't none of them on his record.
But they have it on his box rec.
Yeah, I know, because everything's sad and pathetic now. I don't know why. There wasn't no official fight. Now yesterday was an official fight. So now he 0-1 now for sure.
Speak upon the highlight.
0-1-1.
Speak upon the highlight and what you was impressed. What impressed you?
I think the lead right-hander Anthony Joshua caught him with to drop him the first round, and then he just went for the kill and crushed him with the second right hand. So you see, old boy leg bent back. That was good for Joshua. He needed that. He needed something to try to bring him back up. He been fighting and he looked good against Wallen, I guess, and so I'm glad for him. I'm happy for him. I'm not a fan, but you know what I mean. Congratulations to him.
I mean, with that type of performance, obviously, Fury didn't really come out when he fought Ngannou the first time around. Obviously, in this fight was a title eliminator to fight the winner of Usyk and Fury. How does Joshua do?
Man, he was impressive.
Well, put it like this: he's fought Usyk 2 times already. So how does he do the third time? And then how does he match up with Fury in your eyes?
Well, Fury gonna come with it. Fury probably been living it up a little bit himself, and but I think he getting serious, and I think he beat everybody. Nobody beats Fury. Nobody beats Fury. And Joshua definitely can't beat Usyk. We've seen that twice. But if Usyk come off a victory against Tyson Fury and look spectacular, uh, I don't know. I rather see. But he already beat Parker, didn't he? Did Joshua already fight Parker?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Parker been renewed too, so they wasn't wrong. He been renewed, but I think him and Zang got to fight a rematch, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
What you like?
Joshua
Did you
might
see the
see
performance
the,
or no on that one? Were you able to see
say
that?
what now?
Were you able to see that performance against Zilly Zhang and Parker? The co-main event. Were you
Cause your
able to
phone
check
messing
out the
up.
co-main event?
Mill City. I
Can
can't
you hear me
understand
now?
nothing you saying, man.
Can you hear me now? Uh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
tell
Go
me, were
ahead.
you able to check out the co-main event with Zilly Zhang and Parker?
I watched a little bit of it because like somebody had recorded, but I was told they thought that really what's the name really won the fight. Zang really won the fight.
He dropped them 2 times, and they said that he had the first 4 in the bag. Slowed down in the second half of the fight.
Okay.
Even
Okay. Well,
the knockdown in the fourth round, they didn't give him an 8-10. They actually gave Parker that round, the fourth round.
even if he got dropped, he didn't get an 8-10.
Nope, he didn't get an 8-10. He didn't get an 8,
Oh
10, 9,
wow.
9, 10, 10, none of that. They gave that one to Parker. Um, but either way, you still be able to hear me, Bernie? You're still able to hear me? Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen, as well.
His name. I like Fury and I like Usyk too.
Mm,
I really like Usyk.
mm.
I
So
really like
going
Usyk.
in, the boxing media has been going in and out when it comes down to this fight with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. What are your feelings on it?
Well, Mike Tyson 60 years old.
67. No,
60. Oh my
57.
God, he almost
No,
70
he's
years old.
57. He's 57. Yeah.
57. Oh well, like I say, he's 60 years old, man. So I don't, you know what I mean? I don't think nothing about it. I don't think it should happen.
Okay.
But if people want to get paid, I mean, it's money out there. You still can, I guess, go ahead and get the money. But I don't think Jake Paul will get no prestige of beating no Mike Tyson right now. And I mean, if Mike Tyson beat him, I don't think you can add. Neither one of them can add to their legacy with this. Or I don't think either one. It's just about money. You know what I'm saying? Just about money. And who everybody likes money. So
What do you think people will think of Jake Paul if he does good job?
nothing. I mean, like I say, Mike Tyson is over with. Mike Tyson is a pot smoker. He's a influencer as far as just being Mike Tyson, and he living Mike Tyson life. There's no win for that. Not in my mind. There's no win for that.
Mm, mm. So, in your eyes, you don't really think anything of it. You're not mad about it. You're not happy about it. You just like go get your money and whatever. I'm gonna look the other way type deal.
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly how I feel.
Do you think it'll
Exactly
sell?
how I feel.
Do you think this fight will sell?
Yeah, because white folks gonna tune in. White folks love to see a nigga get beat. Now I'm not trying to be funny, but it's true. That's why they all tuned in against McGregor and Mayweather. And that's all we just taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. White folks always want to see a nigga get beat. They always rooting for their people. As much as you say the Mexican fans support the Mexican fans, the show enough, white folks gonna do the same thing. They you know how it is. They gonna support, they want to see if this white boy can knock out Mike Tyson. They don't give a damn if he old or if he ain't what he used to be. See if he can knock him out. So yeah, definitely. You take advantage of that. I was just arguing. I said, well, uh, Canelo is just saying anyway. Mexican people. I think blacks support blacks too, but it's just like if it ain't worth nothing, blacks don't want to support. we're not gonna pay nothing that we don't feel like it's worth. We hate getting beat and things like that. But I think Mexicans and white folks, they just figure like shit. They just support, they pay, they don't care. And you know what I mean? So anything that Canelo do or any other Mexican do, they're gonna support it. You know what I mean? They're gonna support it. They're gonna believe in that Mexican guy, no matter what. If the odds are stacked against him, they don't matter. They because he's Mexican, they gonna believe in him. And if whites, they gonna be hoping. You know what I mean? And I understand the racial pride, but I feel like we as a culture, we a little bit more realistic about things. But so like I say, I think it'll sell, you know.
You know, as far as this fight is concerned, like, how do you? Obviously, the last time we seen Mike Tyson, I think it was Roy Jones. Um,
Yeah.
what was your thoughts on the fight with Mike and Roy Jones? And I mean, how do you bring that to, like? Obviously, that's not even the same today's Mike Tyson either way. So
Yeah.
we just seen Jake Paul. You seen his progress. How does this even match up?
Well, Mike Tyson prone to quit. So if Jake Paul can stand in the fire, because now Mike Tyson prone to quit. So if Jake Paul can get one of them looping right hands over the top like he knocked everybody out with, and he probably could knock Mike Tyson out. Because Mike Tyson prone to quit. Lord bless him, but he prone to quit.
How do you feel that boxing industry is going to take that if that happens?
You know what I'm saying? It's a machine. It's a machine. Jake Paul got a machine behind him. I don't know whatever they Jake Paul is trash. Jake Paul cannot fight. He will fight, but he can't fight. So you know what I mean? I mean, they gonna act like he was Mike Tyson of old if he win, if he knock him out, you know? Everybody love to see you fall. Everybody love to see something, not good. So I mean, they gonna hype it up. They gonna make it. I mean, the person whoever having the fight shouldn't even put the fight up. I wouldn't even pay for the put that fight up. Mike Tyson, oh, go sit down somewhere. Keep selling your weed. Keep giving your advice because you got a lot of advice, a lot of wisdom. You know what I mean? And keep doing that. But trying to fight, I don't see it. Why don't you get Evander Holyfield up there and fight Evander Holyfield? Even though that's still old, they old. Go sit down somewhere. Go sit down. Sit down, sit down, sit down. It's good to work in the gym, still stay sharp, but go sit down somewhere. But again, the money money will make you do some strange things.
Espinosa, PBC, they said that they were going to entertain other platforms, not just Amazon Prime, people like Netflix as well, maybe some other people coming into boxing. This is the first fight for Netflix, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. How do you see the landscape of Netflix as far as, boxing is concerned?
I don't understand. It's a new thing for me, and I can't understand it. I don't understand why HBO got out of it. I don't know why Showtime got out of it. You know what I mean? Probably because the fighters ain't fighting nobody. You know what I mean? It's so everything is so watered down now. I don't know. I don't know. I'm starting to get weary about boxing. I'm starting to I mean, at least we still got ESPN. And so they still got good fighters on ESPN. We still got Shakur, we got Keyshawn Davis, you got Inayu, you got Tyson Fury, of course. You got Teofimo Lopez, so I think that's where it's at. And if obviously, honestly, that's where I go. I mean, because I think ESPN gonna keep showcasing boxing. It's been a staple for a long time. I see it and outlasted all the rest of them. And it's a sports channel. You know what I mean? So I think it's available for everybody. And I think ESPN, we already got used to ESPN pay per view, so why not? You know what I mean? I think that's where it would be ESPN.
Um, if Jake Paul gets clearless in there and doesn't want to stay in the outside, um, if do you think he'll actually attain to go into the inside, knowing that Mike has those deadly hooks?
Oh, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Roy Jones didn't want to get in there. Roy Jones was making sure he stayed out the way. And he said Mike Tyson still hit hard as hell. So again, but Mike Tyson is a bully. If you stand up to Mike Tyson, he prone to quit. So especially in this day and age, you seen him in the later stages, so man, I don't know. I don't even got nothing else to talk about it. Appreciate everybody in the chat. I don't even want to talk about none of that shit no more, Mill. What else is new?
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. You know, there's lots of things new. So obviously, Canelo came out, said the 4th of May is gonna be Jaime Munguia. Um,
Yeah,
what's your thoughts on it? Obviously, we knew this was gonna happen most likely on this date. Are you okay with it?
yeah. It's just he gonna blow Munguia out, man. But again, he getting a fellow Mexican. One of his compatriots a payday. No, he getting his other day a payday. Benavidez is a Mexican American. So, and he talked too much. He didn't come with no graciousness. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to come with graciousness. You got to come humble. And he's not been humble. You know what I mean? Maybe if he would have just been making his bones instead of waiting on Canelo, everything talking about Canelo, maybe Canelo would have gave him a shot. You see Munguia, they threw him in it. He never mentioned Canelo fight Canelo because he respects Canelo as being a legend, you know. So I think that's what got him to fight. You know what I mean? I think he got a lot of popularity. This is what they telling me. He's huge, damn near probably more huge in Mexico than Canelo is, or just as huge, whatever. So I think it'll be you know what I mean? I think that's what it is. I think it's because of that. Benavidez riding this coattail, waiting on Canelo, and like I say, McGill just doing his thing. Now they bringing him up. He was a 54 pounder, probably pretty big 54. Went to 60, now he at 68. But I think his humility got him to fight, and it's for the Mexican people, And then of course he got the contingency. They really celebrate McGill, and they really celebrate Canelo. So why not?
Right from there, do you think who do you think he goes after?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think that I don't know. I mean, I don't know why he won't give Benavidez a chance though. I mean, I think that's the ultimate fight. I don't think it's that many more fighters out there for him to fight, really. Like I say, he didn't fought everybody. He fought the young guys with Lara and Trout. He gave Angulo a chance. Uh, he knocked out the he so many other people chances. He fought which I like I said, I think but he had that title and he was trying to get that undisputed. So it was right for is why not now if I was Plant before I get beat, fight Canelo, gets the cash out money, and maybe could win. He was doing good in the fight. Um, yeah, but a lot of people, like I say, Benavidez, he's still number one contender. I still at 168, but I think he really ruined his chances by losing that title on the scales. However, he gave up the title, I think that's where he should be kicking himself in the butt. He should have been kicking himself in the butt about that. He should have never lost the title.
Mm, mm. Um, Now coming in to before we'll do the last American question, and then we got to get into that UK
Do
business.
that to bank.
Um, so what do you think about as far as Adrien Broner's concerned, trying to get this Devin Haney fight and the way he's going about it with Bill?
Well, you know, I love V, but I don't think he bring nothing to the table. He ain't look like nothing in his last fights, and you know what I'm saying. He don't look like nothing in his last fights.
But why
Again,
Bill
I
mention
love
his
it,
name though?
huh?
Why would Bill mention his name then?
What you mean?
I mean, they're like they're going back and forth, and it's
Yeah,
obviously talking about having a fight with Devin. Like
I
we
I
see
don't
it.
think I don't think that Bill was looking at Adrien Broner as a fight. I think he's saying he's talking a lot of shit, and that's just it. You know what I mean? But I don't think he mentioned the Adrien Broner fight. I don't think he want to entertain Adrien Broner in a fight. I think that's an easy win for Devin, to be honest.
Mm, mm, right. And poor Alicia have to deal with all that stuff in the middle of it all as well.
Yeah, yeah, but I guess I heard him say that what he's saying about Bill and this and that, but I don't see nothing Broner saying nothing whack about her. He's just like, damn, I wouldn't fuck with Bill. You looking for a different trainer, a world trainer. There's more trainers you can get other than Bill Haney. So I don't know how she responded because I don't keep up with all this shit on Twitter or what nobody said and all this
Oh,
gossip. I don't keep
he
up
went
with that.
he went he went crazy. He said his right. He
No,
went way he
I
went
know he
way
went.
past it.
I know what he said, but I don't know what her response was when he told her that she could find a better trainer than Bill Haney. So
Yeah,
I don't know what her response was. Now, if
me.
she got sassy and talked crazy to him, well, then she opened herself up for that. But if she came with humility, I don't know what. Like I say, I don't know what she said. I don't know what she said to make Broner go off like that.
He
I
called
don't
the
see him
pro.
just. She did.
Yeah,
Oh,
on
see now, see
a
that what
live with Bill.
Alicia Baumgartner did.
Yeah, they were on
She
live
called
with
AB
Bill.
broke. See, now that was wrong. If just all he said was that she can get a better trainer, and then she went on and said it and called him broke, well then that was disrespectful.
Hmm.
Because all he said is really kind of looking out for her. Like damn, baby, I think you can do better. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, you know what I mean. I don't see that. But she called him a low. She threw a low blow at Broner. If all he said she could do better as a trainer, she can get a better trainer than that. That's not a low blow. That's just honest advice. But when she said called him broke, that was a low blow.
Yeah, nah, I definitely agree. Now, coming into some of this UK news, we'll start with Conor Benn. Conor Benn and Manny Pacquiao. What do you think about the matchup? Do you see why they made the fight? What do you think about it?
I think Manny Pacquiao needs somebody that a good opponent that he could beat. And I think Ben is one of those guys he could beat with a big following. I guess a big name over in the UK and you know, the money. I don't think Ben gets no credit for beating Manny Pacquiao. I mean, Ugas didn't get no credit for beating Manny Pacquiao. They ain't give Ugas no real credit for beating Manny Pacquiao. So, um, he can
Definitely
take
put him in
solace in.
position, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. Well, this what they did. They took the title from Manny Pacquiao once he couldn't fight and gave it to Ugas and gave Ugas the chance at the championship and gave him the championship. Well, no, and then so then what? Spence got hurt, so they gave the championship back to Pacquiao, and then he beat Pacquiao. Pacquiao was WBA champ. He beat Keith Thurman, and once he was gonna fight Earl Spence, or he couldn't fight Earl Spence, they stripped him of the title. They took the title from him and put Ugas in place and made him the champ. And then once Spence couldn't fight, they took the championship back from Ugas, made Manny Pacquiao back the champ, and then Ugas won the championship, which is Ugas was just a casualty award. They don't give a damn about you. Like I say, it was really about Spence. So if Manny Pacquiao can't fight, he's the champion. You're the regular champion or whatever it is. Well, Spence can't win the regular championship. He got to win the super championship, almost like they did with Tank. So it was politics. But to Ugas' defense, or to his credit, you know what I mean? He got the win. It's almost like, when they say shoot for it, the ball don't lie. You know what I mean? So he got his get back and he became a world champ. He beat Manny Pacquiao for the world championship and he lost it to Earl Spence. So, what can you say? You know what I mean? He won. He beat one of the best, and he lost to one of the best. So, shout out to Ugas.
Key thing that I heard, though, was this is a fight that Manny could win. Speak
Yeah.
upon the style matchup. And why?
Well,
And do you believe he wins?
I really can't say if he wins because Manny Pacquiao's in and out. I think the Ugas fight was a big fight for him, but maybe he didn't get enough to train or whatever it was. Um, but like I say, you never know. Pacquiao he at the end of his rope too. So I think so. I think Pete Dobson gave him a lot of exposed a lot of things about him. If you watch his Instagram, a lot of subtle things that was happening there, Pete was exploiting. So I think but styles make fights. Um, yeah, man, yeah. And I don't wanna like I say, Pete did some great things, but also he did a lot of terrible things in there. He kept his hand down too much, kept his left hand on his waist too much. He never had no upper body rhythm. And that's what I'm criticizing about. Never had no upper body rhythm, never had no head movement. You know what I mean? He was standing there waiting and he did catch some of them catch and counter some of them punches. But
But he
again,
didn't come
to
back with two shots. He only came back with one.
Only came back with one and never had no rhythm and never had no nothing to offset the man besides that. So he should have, after he landed them counter shots, he's supposed to get some rhythm up with his head, stick his jab, put his jab out there here and there. Even if it's not landing, the man gonna keep worrying and have something to worry about. This
Yeah.
guy ain't the guy that come over the top, don't have no blazing speed. So, I think that was Pete's shortcomings. But in his effort, I think he showed that Conor Ben ain't all that.
Mm, mm. Stylistically, as far as Manny's style is concerned, what type of like pros and cons do you give Manny in this fight? I like Manny in this fight for some reason. I actually do.
I mean, I just think Ben is one of those guys that's a beatable guy. And if Manny Pacquiao come with his getting good shape in his A game, he can beat this guy. I don't see none that Conor Ben can bring to the table to beat him for real.
Is it the feet and angles that you see? That way that Ben spreads his legs so spread apart because he wants to sit on everything. He's almost doing a split and shit.
No, I just think Manny Pacquiao is Manny Pacquiao, and Ben is Ben. He not that good, so I couldn't say why it is and what is that, and then I just know he ain't that good.
Right. So if Manny don't age out superly completely, you probably have Manny in this fight then.
Yeah, I'm picking Manny Pacquiao to win the fight, but again, I don't think Ben gonna get no credit for winning. It's just he, them type fights I won't even fight. It's not even worth fighting. But when the money is there, it's hard to turn down a good paycheck. But far as my integrity and everything, Manny Pacquiao, I'm gonna let him rest. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm not gonna bother him. But when the money is on it, it's the money. It's not gonna be the prestige because the prestige ain't there. To beat Manny Pacquiao is not gonna be get you no credit. You know what I mean? It's not gonna get you no credit. So um shit, it's just money. And everybody need a dollar.
Hmm. Hmm. Closing up this poll here, who wins this fight? We have a poll here: 114 votes. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. 82% of y'all believe that Mike Tyson wins the fight. Starting up a new poll, and the new question for Bernie. Uh, Big news that came out yesterday. Rumor report. Don't know how true it is. Have you spoken to Terrence about Chris? This matchup got me thinking, right? I'm like, Bomac
Yeah,
just went out there, trained him,
yeah,
had to
yeah,
deal with what he had to deal with, come back, next fight, it's him.
yeah.
Talk to me.
Well, I think it's a good fight,
Mm-hmm.
especially he coming off a dynamic win. He got a revenge win against the Liam Smith guy.
Yep.
He looked real sharp. He boxed really good, and
Knockout. He
he
got
got a
knocked out, and now he knocked him out. That was impressive.
yeah. So but they called the best in to help the guy. And we resurrected him, so to speak, and now we're gonna put him in the dirt. It's a money fight. They want to put up the money for the fight for whatever reason. They think this is the fight they want to pay for, and so I think it's a good fight. Bud moving up two weight classes. Not three, moving up two weight classes. And this guy been around. This guy, he's a seasoned veteran. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, this type of fight. Go get my bag, son. Go get my bag. He's a seasoned veteran in this type of fight that you will see. A guy fight. Um, really ain't no king of the middleweight division right now. But not being too greedy and not, like I say, two weight classes. Uh, it's a good stay busy fight. The guy got some skills. He got some veteranism in him, and it's a good fight. It's almost like when I can I say like Shane Mosley, he moved up from lightweight. He fought like Willie Wise first. He fought a couple welterweights first, with Fredo Rivera before he fought Oscar De La Hoya.
But
So
yeah.
uh it's like these guys that got they decent guys, you know what I'm saying? And because of they experience and the guys they've been in with and the weight difference, you know what I mean, it make it the fight. Now Bud should be the favorite, but you know what I'm saying? It's a good acclamation fight.
Um, where do you think this fight gets held? Saudi or where Chris Eubanks from?
Either way, I think the Saudis has proven that over there it's they got a get large contingency, and I think that if over in England it'd be a huge fight. So either way, either way, either wherever they put it, I think it's gonna do well. And definitely everybody want to see Bud. Since his last victory, they want to see Bud, and it'll give him a good gauge of going against a guy who's a bigger guy,
Um,
and it puts him in a way that you can say that he can fight at middleweight. But Bud is You know, if you seen that clip up, I said I put up against Nassim, what's his name? Coach Nassim
yeah.
Richardson, rest in peace. Like you said, skills pay the bills. So again, it's a good acclamation fight. And if we only got to come in at 162, you know what I mean? Anything over the middleweight division to fight Canelo, you know what I mean? Give us a anything over 160 is the super middleweight division. So, we don't got to come in at 68 or over that. We could just come in at a comfortable weight. And again, Canelo is a fight where he's a guy that moved up too. Benavidez was always a super middleweight and moving up. So Canelo is a smaller guy who moved up. We got the height. Benavidez got a height on us. He got a height and reach. You know what I mean? So I think it's just an inch closer to Canelo. Hopefully, we get that Canelo fight.
So I mean, you just mentioned Benavidez, obviously. Mayweather mentioned Benavidez and Crawford being a fight. What did you take off of that message that he said? Because you obviously just mentioned Benavidez. So what's the
Well,
plan?
I'm taking off of that. I'm taking it off of that because, like I say, you got to pick the right fights. You a smaller guy moving up. You know, um, Usually if you go back to the history, those guys they fought guys. They ain't fighting those guys that been in a division they whole time. They fighting guys that moved up as well. You know what I mean? So, um, that's what I'm saying in that aspect. Benavidez has always been a big guy, super middleweight guy. Always been a big guy. So, um, you know, that's not a fight to where like Bud is not a super middleweight. Canelo is made itself into a super middleweight. Probably could have made 60, could have stayed at 60, but you know what I mean? Because of his talent level, he can move up in 68 and get it done.
Does Chris Eubank go back to Roy?
I don't know where he goes. You know what I mean? I don't know where he goes, but I'm sure, you know what I mean? That's not on us. You know what I mean? They paid us to do what we need to do, get him back. And he got him a great victory, and it's no hard feelings. You know what I mean?
Is
I was
that what
shocked.
the phone call was, bro? Was just that one fight? That's what it was.
I guess so. If I mean, you know what I mean. Bo gonna always go with Bud. Our first loyalty is with Bud. So if the Saudis want to pay for Eubank fight, then shit, it is what it is. And if Eubank don't want to turn the fight down and say no, I'm with Team Crawford now, and I want to, you know what I mean. I'm gonna wait on Ben or whoever. You know what I mean. That's on him. When he want to sign the contract, get his ass whooped. He gets his ass whooped.
As you know, now that you got your own YouTube channel and you really do this, but in the same time you step out the box, go into the media. What what criticism you think you guys are gonna hear that Eubank is, gonna be that next opponent? Like, what do you think?
Well, like I said, everybody, the people want us to fight Boots, but I keep saying it. Boots has never, if you can prove to me that Boots, any of his team has reached out to Bud Crawford's team, whoever that is, besides Bo, whoever, if you can prove that Boots has actually tried to make the fight, then I mean, okay, but you can't prove that. So Boots, it's the people that's saying they want to see Bud lose. You know what I mean? They want to see Bud lose. That's it. When we really went into another stratosphere, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And it's really like we don't have nothing else to prove. So um the welterweight division ain't what it was. We didn't get the chance to fight those guys that was coming out the same Olympic class as us, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, you know, Porter Late. Those guys, we didn't get none of those guys. So Virgil Ortiz turned us down, who was a stud at the time. Um, and that was it. Outside of Virgil Ortiz, it wasn't no other studs besides that. And Boots, again, like I said, which they don't want to understand the truth, is that Boots decided to step aside and not fight Spence, which was a more winnable fight for him. He decided to give the OGs the respect, which I understand. And then but knowing that the fact that was gonna go, it's gonna be two fights. Like I say, if I was Boost people, if I was Boost myself, I would have been selfish. You got to be selfish. You got to be selfish. You know what I'm saying? You got to be selfish. So he should have been selfish and made Spence either vacate the IBF or fight him. You know what I'm saying? So that way he was already waiting in the wings. Then Bud would have even had more inclination to fight because now he's still fighting for undisputed. You know what I mean? Which that was his goal. So not good strategic for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like this. It's like even if Earl Spence don't fight uh Boots Ennis, he say, fuck it, man, take the title. Here, I don't give a fuck, take the title. So we got the WBC and WA. I'm fighting for WO. Okay, so now whoever wins that fight, then they gotta fight him for the championship. You understand? But we already did it. So we don't gotta fight. We don't need the fucking IBF now. And again, the IBF they didn't even get a chance. That's what they're not understanding, and it's sad. He could not even mention a fight with nobody. It wouldn't care who it was. Couldn't be Eubank. Couldn't be nobody. He couldn't fight nobody. He couldn't fight his mama because he has contracts to fight Earl Spence. He couldn't fight an ant. He couldn't go in a battle with nobody. He can't entertain not one single other fight but Earl Spence. You understand? That's still what the people not understanding. Now I don't know why that's so hard to understand. And again, now we got that aspect. Then I say Boots, his team, nobody that is associated with never ever tried to make a fight with Crawford. When he was WBO, like I say, he never took his never been his selfishness. He never said fuck it. As a boxer, I mean, you should be keeping up with other stuff. So Virgil Ortiz turned it down. Danny Garcia was ranked in the WBO. All these guys turned the fight down. Well, this is my turn. If I believe in myself, who else is it? If I'm third, if I'm fourth, and none of them guys take the shot, then I'm gonna take the shot. I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna send my lawyers, send my people. This makes sense. None of these guys want to fight this guy. I'm ranked, whatever. Put me up with him. Make me the mandatory for him. He didn't do that. So that's what nobody understanding. So I think it's just all just hate. You know what I mean? Just so much hate. Even though I think it's an intriguing fight, and Bud gonna be highly favored, I still think it's just an intriguing fight. But again, we talking about the facts now, and these are the facts. Bud could not entertain a fight with him. He couldn't entertain with no person, whether it be Boots, any person. He could not go in a negotiation to even think about it. Just like they say, well, what you gonna do after you fight him? A fighter gonna say, I can't even think about fighting him because I gotta get past him first. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I know y'all thinking I'm gonna whoop this guy. I never know what's gonna happen with me. Never know how I'm gonna be feeling when I get in the ring. I can't say that yet. So until I get past him and my hand is raised, then I can actually think about put myself in the mind frame of what else I'm gonna do next. So it's just a haterism. It's just a haterism. And again, they still not putting nothing on Boots. Boots can't come out and say one thing that he did to try to make a fight with Crawford. Now, if you're gonna put a clip up, put that up. If you're gonna make a reel up, put that up. Put that up. Say Boots can't say one thing that he did in a business wise to try to make a fight with Bud Crawford. Not one. Not one. Not one of his people, that handle his business ever reached out to anybody that handles Bud business and try to make a fight with Bud Crawford. Not one.
Now, holding the other three belts at welterweight, is there ambition to go back and campaign there? Is there going to be dropping the belts? What do you think is going to happen?
Like I don't know. I think that what he said at the WBO convention, they just had WBO convention, right? So I think we gonna probably I don't know for a fact because he didn't tell me that, but
That's
then we
why
gonna
he was
fight the
at Puerto
winner.
Rico, right?
Yeah, they based out of Puerto Rico. I don't. We gonna fight the winner of Zoo and Thurman, and hopefully it's Zoo because Keith Thurman won't have no championship. So because the title ain't on the line, so
Right.
hopefully it's Zoo and he gets a good win on his record, beating Keith Thurman, and it's the title. So hopefully it's that.
For the people that don't understand this boxing game when it comes down to being a world class sport, talk to the people. How much bigger is a Tim Tszyu fight and a Chris Eubank fight over a Boots Ennis fight?
Well, like I say, Eubank, he big in England, but not in America.
Right.
Boots got to get a big following in America. Boots is a young, undefeated guy with worlds of talent. When you look at him in the eye test, this guy looked like a Roy Jones. This guy looked like 2.0. You understand? So, I think, like I say, you see Bud, you like, damn, this guy could give him a lot of trouble. So I think in the people's eyes, that'll be the fight to make. But, for ain't nobody trying to put up the money. See, they said what Mayweather said. He said all this, but you was a billionaire. You already been a promoter. They said you was a promoter. You been a promoter, however. Well, then why don't you do it then? You put up the fight then. Make the money for the fight. Pay them boys for the fight. You was a billionaire, right? So certainly, I don't know. I wouldn't say 100 million. Plus, you got people that'll help you. I'm sure because you Mayweather. So you have to put up some money, but it ain't gonna be nothing to bankrupt you. You understand? So Bud get 25 million or 20 million or Boost get 4 million. You know what I'm saying? Boost ain't made no 4 million. So I'm saying, and he getting a shot at the Undisputed Championship. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Mayweather said this. That's what they say. That's like they quote me saying, I don't know. All I'm saying is if this is based off what he said, this is what I'm saying. If this is the truth, what he said, I don't know what he said because I don't watch nothing. I don't look at nothing. I didn't read that. I didn't never hear Mayweather say nothing. I didn't do none of that. So, like I say, if Mayweather's talking all that shit, then put the money up because ain't nobody putting the money up. And they said this. They said again, which ain't nobody listening to, that Boots could not go to the WBO because he was with Showtime. And with Showtime, he's basically with Al Heyman. So he couldn't even go the WBO route. So what was gonna do then? So now, I mean, if Mayweather, like I say, Mayweather want to put the fight up, put the money up then. Put the money up. Stop telling what other people should do and put the money up. And then again, like they said too, come on, brother. You didn't fight to Paul Williams. You didn't fight Margarito. I think they wanted to give you 8 million or something before or whatever it was. You didn't fight Margarito. I mean, like I say, you might have been big. You might have been super huge, but you thought you was too big for your britches to fight Margarito. So then shut the fuck up. So then shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. If that's shut the fuck up. Or you gonna put the money up, then shut the fuck up.
So
And to fight Benavidez was preposterous. To say to fight Benavidez was and for Mayweather to, like I'm saying, for Mayweather to be with a guy that's supposed to have love for Bud and to hang with Bud, and you see all this shit, that shit never came out his fucking mouth. He should have been advocating for the Canelo fight. That's what he should have been doing, advocating for the Canelo fight. But did he do that? No. He trying to. That's what I'm saying.
he
Now
actually
that now you trying
advocated
to.
on how he was moving, to be honest.
You said what now?
He was advocating on how he was moving, like giving him props on how he was
So
moving.
so who was?
Mayweather in that same interview that you're speaking upon.
He said that he was giving Crawford good. He was talking good on him.
Talking good on Canelo on how he was moving, that he kind of like,
Oh,
he learned from Mayweather basically.
okay. So now Bud can't learn. Now what? Now Bud can't take that. Can't take the same steps. Bud can't take the same steps. Bud can't take the same steps. So like I say, now the people want to put up the money for Eubank. They ain't asked for Boots. Whoever put up the money ain't saying shit. No, we want to pay you to fight that killer Boots. They ain't saying that. They ain't saying that. So what are we talking about over here?
Right. So Saudi really got to put up the money because that's really the only one that's putting up the money nowadays.
I guess so.
Um, do you feel like because because I'm thinking about all the things that I'm gonna be hearing in my comment box. Do you feel like because Eubank was part of your team in the last camp, they're gonna call this an extreme cherry pick?
I mean, who give a fuck? That happened already before. Mayweather was with us. Mayweather. So what we talking about over here?
Mm-hmm.
Mayweather when he fought. to train Eric Morales. He was doing his thing. But when Floyd came, when his son came in, he switched. Where his loyalty lie? Where our loyalty lie? Where Bo? That's like his son. That's his baby. You understand? Of course we gonna go with the thing. And if the folks want to have him fight Eubank, Bud takes some lottie dottie any fucking body. You understand? And like I said, again, everybody ain't listening about the boots. They don't want to hear that. So Bud gonna pay for the fight with Boots. I know y'all want to see the fight, but who gonna pay for the fight? So if Boots can say, if anybody in Boots' team can show legit proof that either the Saudis reached out and tried to pay for the fight, Al Heyman tried to pay for the fight, who tried to pay for the fight and Bud didn't turn down the fight, if they can say that, then we can say something. Other than that, everybody need to be quiet.
Right. And
everybody need to be quiet. Who gonna pay for the fight? That's what we gotta say. Who's gonna pay? Is Bud gonna pay for the fight?
That's the main problem.
Is Bud gonna pay for the fight? Because everybody want to see me fight Boots, so I'm gonna pay for the fight. So Boots, like I said, again, is I'm gonna pay for the fight? He should have kept his mandatory status. Like I'm saying, at least kept his mandatory status. So either now they can say Happy kept his mandatory status. Bud got all the championships. We clearly know that the fight ain't gonna happen with Earl Spence, but he'd rather fight Eubank than Boots. Well then, damn. Now we got some. Now we can say ducking, or now we got something, at least some real ammo.
Right.
But ain't no ammo. There's no ammo for Bud. It's just hate. You understand?
Not when that type of money's coming in.
I mean, period. It ain't even about the money, the prestige. If I sat and waited on my time, and now, okay, so who I'm gonna fight? I'm gonna fight the winner of them. He didn't wait to fight the winner of them to be world champ. He didn't wait to fight the winner. He got upgraded to the championship. He didn't wait.
But my thing is why pay sanctioning fees for 3 belts if nobody is at welterweight that is making money? That's a money fight for him besides Boots.
Well, he ain't paying no sanctioning fees. He didn't pay the sanctioning fees now. He ain't paying no sanctioning fees, just holding them. What you think he pay every month?
No.
He ain't paying nothing.
That's a yearly thing.
It ain't no year. It's when he fight.
Yeah, you have to
That's
pay
what
before.
I think.
Yeah, you pay before you fight.
No, when
because
you fight.
Gotta pay. Yeah,
long
you gotta pay those people to come out and present the belt.
I'm saying he paid that out of his check that he just got paid. Mm-hmm. Now as he's sitting with them titles, he ain't paying no sanctioning fee just to hold them belts. When he fights, he got to give them a percentage.
Yeah, okay.
When he fight, he ain't fighting, so they ain't getting nothing right now. They got what they was gonna get when he just fought. So now he's sitting around, he got the belts, he ain't paying for nothing.
Okay.
Now if he fight a fight for them titles on the line, then it's gonna be having to pay out his check. He gonna have to give him a percentage.
Mm-hmm. So, do you feel like this fight at 160 pounds is really to get the body ready for like a Canelo Alvarez down the line?
I would say, and it gives him some validity. I say at least he fighting a true middleweight. So if he can handle a middleweight, then shit, what's 8 extra pounds? Plus we got the same height as Canelo. We got the reach over advantage over him, and Canelo's a fighter who moved up. So why not? You know what I mean?
But in the same time, we got Canelo really not interested in the Crawford fight. Do you feel like he has?
Like I said,
do you feel like maybe some other names at 60, like a Carlos Adames? After I know he sparred him, I don't know, Janabek. Do you feel like you got to do something?
Nah, we gonna go to 54. We gonna go back to 50. Nah, we gonna go and fight Tim Tszyu.
But when you get that, because that's gonna be.
Bud is a welterweight. Then we retiring. We gonna retire if we don't get the Canelo fight. We done it all. Okay. We done it all. After we do that, we done it all.
So after Tszyu, we might not get no more Crawford. Oh,
that's right.
That don't sound good. That hurts.
That's all right.
I appreciate.
That's why they should have loved him. Why? That's why they should have loved him while he was here.
Yes.
That's why they should have loved him while he was here. And like I tried to tell him, I told him the other day, I say when you watching Bud, it's like watching a recital. When you watching Bud, it's like watching a recital. He whooped the best just as good as he whooped the ones that they don't consider the best. He whooped them just as good. It's in fashion. You understand? When you watching Bud, you watching a clinic. You watching a study. You in class when you watching Bud Crawford. You understand? It's like watching a recital, like I say. You watching a true performer. You understand? You're watching a true performer.
Mm-hmm. Um. Now, as far as this fight is concerned, I mean, how do you feel like it's gonna end with Chris Eubank
We
Jr.?
gonna knock Eubank out.
Night.
We gonna knock Eubank out, man. We ain't going no decision. And we ain't gotta kill ourselves to make weight, man. We gonna knock Eubank out, bro. Come on.
How much of a difference do you think we're gonna get as far as like a better Crawford at 60 in your eyes? You think we get a stronger
Shit,
guy?
Crawford. Listen, Crawford been looking good ever since he with Prescott.
Mm.
Fuck, you gonna see the same old Crawford, a tactician, a technician in there. He gonna take him to school. He gonna knock him out. A power puncher, a boxer, a beautiful everything. He does it all. Come on, man. That's what you're gonna get when you get with Bud Crawford, man.
Do you feel like Canelo might say you haven't done anything at 68, and you might have to fight somebody at 68?
Listen, we don't care about what Canelo say. If we don't get the fight, we don't get the fight. That what's the name? Boxing voice said talking about he want the Canelo fight bad. Stop saying shit like that. I hate when motherfuckers say shit like that. Bud ain't begging for the Canelo fight. Shit, he just trying to be great. Said I'm gonna move up. I want to make history. I think I can take him on now. I wasn't thinking about it, but the folks kept saying about it. So they put it in my mind. And then I got to thinking about it and I said, fuck it, I could beat that motherfucker. Shit,
Mm.
so like I say, Bud ain't worried. Stop. I hate when people say that. He not waiting to he's not like worrying about if Canelo gonna fight him or not. The man already set. He's set. That's like people always want the channel. No, the fuck I didn't. Folks said you could do it, Bernard. You should do it. And I decided to do it. I never seen this for myself. I never always wanted to be on YouTube doing no show. Motherfuckers just be talking too much. And I hate weak ass shit like that. Bud don't give a fuck. If Canelo don't fight me, don't fight him. He felt the same way about Earl Spence. If you don't fight me, I can't make you fight me. Fuck you niggas. They ain't gonna stop me from doing what I want to do.
Mm. Mm. I like it.
Motherfuckers put some respect on their name. Start using choice words. They gotta understand what they be saying. Motherfuckers just be talking out their ass. Bud don't want to fight Canelo bad. Like, oh, he said that's Benavidez who want to fight bad. Then they talking about that's why he should fight him because they both want to fight. No, Benavidez begging for the fight. Crawford just mentioned the fight.
Mm. Um, what do you think about Bill Haney's statement upon Crawford could beat everybody on Mayweather's resume?
I wouldn't say it was wrong. Bud Crawford can adjust to anything. Bud Crawford can adjust to anything. That's just a true story. Bud Crawford can adjust to anything. And like he said, they ain't fought you yet. So what you man, Bud Crawford mean? Bud Crawford, he can do it all. So why not?
Do you also feel like when he did say that, like, as far as the whole resume is concerned, did you feel like he meant it, or he was more on the factors of like, yo, I'm trying to say something that's gonna really get Floyd Mayweather mad? And then he also mentioned that Bud wasn't able to have his own I think he said his own
His own era.
his own
Well, I,
area.
I think that's totally false. And now Bill, like I say, now again, you put a they said Elijah Muhammad said in the Malcolm X movie, one of my favorites, which I quoted to him before we had our little altercation. I told him, like I said, he said, that camera is just as worth is just as bad as that narcotic. That camera is just as bad as that narcotic. You understand? Getting attention and putting that thing up in your face, boy, that attention is a worse drug you can ever get. Just as bad as dope. So, um, just saying stuff like that don't even make sense. And then he said, what he say? What he say? See, using choice words, wrong words. He said he choked Bud out in no way, form, or fashion. Whether it was nothing, he didn't try to have no fight on the same night Bud was fighting. You understand? So he didn't try to take nothing away from Bud. Bud, and I mean, like I say, it can't be Devin Haney era. Lord bless him. Now I'm respecting them guys, but when Tank is all they talk about, so
Mm.
you know what I'm saying. Lord bless him, and Bud Crawford era. It been the Bud Crawford era. It been the Bud Crawford era. You know, Bud Crawford one of the most avoided fighters that came around in the recent times. Like I say, you can go back and look at you can go back and ask the fighters. Everybody said something wrong with fighting Bud. Everybody. And he had a portion of the championship, and he was already a two-time lineal champion, an undisputed champion, going into welterweight. So, like I say, what you mean he don't got nothing to offer? If you fight anybody else, who was that?
Mm. Um.
Boots ain't no lineal champion. Boots ain't coming from no other divisions. Boots ain't even got no notable names on it. So it's not the same. Like they say, this the same. It's not the same. Bud Crawford was a smaller guy moving up. Bud Crawford was a fighter of the year. Bud Crawford had the fight of the year. Bud Crawford was an ESPY award winner. You understand? Bud Crawford had not only, again, when they talk about Boots, and I'm just saying it, they talk about Boots in glowing terms as his potential. When they was talking about Bud, they was talking about his accomplishments. You understand? And everything that he does and that he brings to the ring. So everything that Bud had done was proven. It was not what could be.
Mm. Mm. I like it. Now, as far as this Ryan Garcia fight coming up at 420, do you feel like it's still going to happen, or do you feel like maybe guys like Arnold Barboza might have to fill in?
I don't know. Like I say, this guy was talking about the Illuminati and people trying to get him. I'm thinking, why they want you? Why would they want you? I'm just asking you, why would they want you? You vulnerable as hell. You ain't nobody that can stand the test of time. You know, you're not a guy that they can rely on. You know, you don't have that type body of work to rely on. So who give a fuck about you? Why would they want to? What they gonna stop you for? I mean, and Lord bless us. Money ain't shit. Money ain't nothing. You know, you ain't no billionaire. You was a millionaire, but who give a fuck about that? They shit millions. So, I mean, what can we get out of you? What are we going to get out of you? Nothing. What can we get? What can the Illuminati get out of Ryan Garcia? Nothing. Nothing. And another thing they say is folks always gonna less than because you got a mental problem. You're not a strong person. So if you're not a strong person, what we gonna do with a weak person? You got mental problems. Yeah, they're gonna feel empathy for you and feel sad for you, but you're a weak person. So you're fragile. So we can't use you because you're fragile.
Right, right.
You're
Um,
fragile.
what do you think? As far as the De La Hoya's team is concerned, how do you feel like they're like? Some people are saying, "Oh, if anyone cares about Ryan, they would not let him fight." What do you think about the Golden Boy team in this situation? And do you feel like people are just overreacting because it's media?
I don't know, Mill City. He ain't nothing wrong. That man said his Instagram was fucked up. Who give a fuck about Instagram? Talking about they holding your money. Fuck your money. You got people that'll give you money. You got people that can help you. You know what I'm saying? You got a mama and a daddy. They ain't hurting. You understand? You got you. That's what we talking. You got mama and daddy. You
It's
got people that can help you.
Instagram's
You know
giving out
you if
money
you need a
again.
loan.
They're paying for reels again.
You said what now?
Instagram's paying for reels again.
No, I'm saying this. He said his Instagram was locked up. You understand?
Yeah,
Said his
I
Instagram.
heard him say something like somebody took his Instagram too.
Who give a fuck? Get a new one. Everybody get a new fucking page. Fuck your fucking page. They gonna follow you wherever you go. All you gotta do is go live and tell them this is where I'm at now. Somebody hacked my shit. Fuck with me. They gonna follow you. Come on now. As far as the money, I never know. Like I say, they locked up Kanye West money for whatever it was. You didn't hear that motherfucker crying about that. He ain't miss a beat. He ain't miss a beat. Plus, you already a millionaire. You got every goddamn thing. Fuck you need. Stay focused. You finna get a
Big old facts. Big old facts. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Now we got Frank Martin and Gervonta Davis. You like the fight?
I like the fight. I like Frank Martin. Frank
Ooh.
Martin. I think the way he carry himself is tremendous. I like Frank Martin. It's and Tank. I mean, like what we said already. Tank ain't. I mean, Frank Martin ain't the flat-footed guy or the guy that you could just, that you can stand there and beat on. And he's not a big guy, but he's a stout guy. It's a good fight, but I mean, like I say, man, he ain't fight nobody, man. You should be trying. You can fight at 40 and 35. You got all them fights, and you ain't had no big fight yet. You 30 years old and ain't had one big fight yet, and you the one that can pull the trigger. One big fight yet. Oscar De La Hoya, he fought all the big fights before he fought Mayweather's. Mayweather's was wanted that shot to get himself up to where he was at. But like I say, so he already had big fights. Tank ain't had one big fight. Santa Cruz, I wouldn't big fight. Santa Cruz was an 18-pounder. Come on, man. And we talking about in competition. When Oscar De La Hoya fought Felix Trinidad, that was competition. When he fought Oscar De La Hoya, when he fought I Cortez, that was competition. When he fought Sweet Pea, that was competition. You understand? Those was competition fights. Those was fights that's gonna bring the best out of you. Tank ain't had that. So, like
So you said you like Frank Martin for the win?
I don't know if he gonna win, but I won't rule out that he can win. I won't rule out that he can win.
Now, what do you think about William Cepeda?
Well, like I say, you got the Kid Austin kid. Well, they want to step up and fight. Well, that'll be a step up fight for Kid Austin.
Right.
Step up fight for Kid Austin. Either him and Morataya should fight, because I think they, outside of the name worthy guys, I think they the top guys. And so either him and him fight, or Kid Austin, he want to bring himself into the fold in a big way. Then he fight one of them. Fight the Zepeda guy, because he probably could make that fight with him. It's a closer, easier fight than Morataya, because Morataya is tied with Top Rank. So I would say that. And again, Kid Austin, his whole thing is based off Shakur and them giving him attention. Keyshawn giving him attention. If Keyshawn and them never paid him no attention, Kid Austin wouldn't be nowhere. They gave him the attention by responding to him. They give him no attention.
Right. Because Shakur gave him a little bit of attention. Speaking upon, hey, if you want to fight with me, you should go fight Abdul Mason or William Cepeda. Once upon a time, they said William Cepeda ducked Shakur Stevenson.
He did. He turned the fight down. Isaac, what's his name? The Cruz turned the fight down. You know the truth. That's the truth. They all turned the fight down. Everybody turned the fight down.
That's what we heard. But when I interviewed,
ain't nobody refuted that. Didn't nobody come out and refute that?
Right.
So it must be true. Didn't nobody come out and say they lying? I've been wanting to fight him.
Well, I interviewed him, and he said that he never got no paperwork.
Who?
William Cepeda.
William Cepeda. Well, he the mandatory. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know. Well, then, wasn't nobody shooting to fight Shakur. They wasn't knocking down his door to fight him. He got the title, and he got their title. He got the Mexican championship. So why you ain't knocking down the door to fight him? So I mean, it's whether it happened or not, you still ain't trying to make the fight. Somebody got to try to make the fight. When you gonna send some paperwork? You trying to fight him? You got to try to fight. You see Ali, he was chasing Sonny Liston around. You see Jack Johnson.
He can't send paperwork. He has to receive paperwork. He has to sign it.
If you're the mandatory, you can put in just like Devin did. Just like Shakur did.
But he's not a mandatory for WBC.
Well, whatever it is, you can try. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Well, then I don't know. If they want to make, I don't know. I can't say if they don't make the. I don't know. I don't know. I know Shakur ain't gonna be. I don't know. I'm not gonna say. If you want the champ, you gotta go after the champ.
Hmm.
Shit, you gotta
He
go
got a
after the
fight.
champ. He got to fight.
He got a fight coming
He
up
got to
this
fight
week
coming up
with
this week
Maxie
with
Hughes
Maxie
to
Hughes
put himself
to put himself
mandatory for the IBF
mandatory for the IBF.
to
Who
fight
do?
Campos,
To
the
fight
winner of
Campos, the
Campos
winner of
and
Campos
Lomachenko.
and
This is William Zapata.
Lomachenko. This is William Zapata. Zapata do. Okay, he got a fight with Maxie Hughes. Maxie Hughes. Who did he fight? Did he lost to Cambosis?
Correct. Kind of won,
Correct.
but he dealt
Kind
he
of
did
won,
lose.
but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good fight for him. He's still on the come up. That's a good fight for him. You know, everybody thought he beat the former undisputed champ in George Kambosos. Now he got to fight this guy who's a good contender who been around, got a lot of fights, probably 28, 30 fights, and undefeated. So it's a good fight, you know. And maybe if he do pull it off, he beat Maxie Hughes, then he might get a shot at Vasil Lomachenko. Or the winner of they might Max Shakur with Lomachenko. He might make that fight. But again, I don't know. No, I don't know. Just I don't know.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, we all
Right.
don't
I mean,
know.
at the end of the day, we all don't know.
Um, now, question.
You got to do whatever it is to get the champ in the ring. That's what I'm saying. So
Big
ain't
facts.
nobody beating down the door to fight Shakur. So I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Whether it's Nay or ain't nobody beating down the door to fight him.
Mm.
And
So,
he ain't gonna be begging nobody for no fight.
question in your
So question
behalf.
in your behalf. Yeah.
Do you think a
Do you
Boots
think
Ennis
a
could
Boots
beat
Ennis
it,
could beat
Aerospec?
it, Aerospace? I think that's a more winnable fight for him. Yeah. I think that's a more winnable fight for him. Of course, I think so. Earl Spence make the same mistakes that we already showed. The same mistakes that he made against Crawford, he made against Ugas. The little girl, the young lady from Atlanta, who's trying to get her name in the box and everything. She pointed all that out. And like I said, y'all thought he was gonna be different. Y'all thought he was gonna change overnight. Y'all thought he was gonna change overnight. Are you playing basketball? Y'all thought he was gonna change overnight. Y'all silly. That was the Bud haters. Them was the Bud haters.
You know.
Them was the Bud haters. You know what I mean? Y'all thought he was gonna like another fella. They keep talking about Carter. I'm gonna call your phone. Watch your phone, okay? Just in case y'all don't go to the wherever y'all going. I'll be to get you. You understand? Call me. Make sure you call me and let me know what's going on within the next hour or so. All right. You open my door all the way.
Smash that like button,
Smash
ladies and
that like
gentlemen.
button, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever it is. All right. Uh, yeah, you know. So, like I say, I think again, that was been me. I'd have been more selfish. If I feel like I could be either one of them guys, I've been waiting. I don't get. That's your fault, nigga. You should have been fought Bud Crawford, nigga. You should have been fought him. You that's your fault. You should have been fought Bud Crawford, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Now I'm gonna fight you, nigga. And then I'm gonna do something that you wouldn't do. I'm gonna fight that nigga. I'm gonna beat his ass. You motherfucker, you hopscotching around. But ain't nobody want to do that. Ain't nobody want to. Nobody. Like I said, Sean Porter, Lord bless him, all the roughness he was and all this and all that. He wasn't trying to fight no Bud Crawford. He wasn't trying to fight no Bud Crawford. It was only when everything was exhausted that he gave Bud Crawford a chance. When he was WBC champ, he ain't never say, fuck it, let me unify with Bud. Let me fight the motherfucker that everybody don't want to fight. Let me fight him. He ain't do that. Did nobody do that? So, you know what I'm saying? Boots, he ain't do that neither. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. Everybody get mad at me because I'm telling the truth. That's all it is, the truth. And like I said, why
Truth
would you should
hurts.
just truth hurts. I'm telling you. But it'll set you free. You understand? When you accept the truth, you know you can move on. You understand? And lunches, it don't get you
Amen.
nowhere. So, like I say, had I felt like that, said, fuck it, I'm going to beat you. Fuck it. I don't care about Crawford. I don't care about you. Because it is about me, right? That's why he took the title. That's why he accepted the title. Because it's about him. He like, fuck it, I want the championship. Well, he had two opportunities. He could have stepped up and made his way in the WBO and tried to fight Bud, or he could have fought Errol Spence and said, "Fuck, I don't care. I'm petitioning. I'm boycotting. I don't give a damn. I want my shot." So either Errol Spence got to give up the title because he want to fight Bud Crawford, or he gonna fight me. It was just simple. It was just that simple. It was just that simple. It's just that simple.
I'm actually
I'm
happy
actually
that it
happy that it
Eubank Because there was some rumors talking about Hatton son.
Yeah, hell no. Hell no. What Hatton son do?
That shit would have hurt me.
Yeah, that like I say, Bud. Now we gotta make fights that make sense. You know what I'm saying? That fight don't make no sense. We gotta
Mm-hmm.
make fights that make sense. We gotta make
Big,
fights that make sense.
big facts. Big facts.
Mill City, give me 1 second. I gotta step away for 2 seconds. Hold on for me. I'll be right back. Okay.
Say less.
All right.
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Mills, Mel City Boxer. Get the call in right now. Phone lines are now open, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to Mill City Boxing on YouTube. All right. Make sure if you're all y'all, if y'all haven't, subscribe to Mill City Boxing on YouTube. Make sure you do that. All right. And everybody on the Instagram as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to Mill City Boxing on YouTube. It's free. Phone lines are now open. Make sure you guys come respectfully, like I do. Salute to everybody on the chat. Claremore Rain in the building.
My guy, Dablon, Mike. What's up?
That's exactly right.
I ain't gonna bother. Right? Because I don't know what else to say.
I mean, how many times you want me to ask you?
I don't know.
You try to get a different answer.
I know. I'll just be troll.
Hold on 1 second. I'm like echo. So I'm gonna remove him, and he'll come back if he wants to come back. Most likely he'll come back, but that echo is killing me, and it's killing the audience. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. So what's going on, Claremore? Talk to me. What you think about Eubank, and Bud?
Listen, man, I think Bud is on a mission, man. He's working out his game plan to acclimate himself to the bigger weights. If he can get a bag from Turkey and do some good business with Eubanks, I got no problem with it. I just want him to drop the belts clearly. You know what I mean? I don't want him hold up a division. I don't think that's necessary to do that. I think it's going to be interesting to see the dynamic with Bomac having just coached and trained Chris Eubank to beat Liam Smith, and then trying to get this fight put together. A, B, I have questions. I don't know if you asked Bernie, is Bomac even allowed in the UK anymore?
He is allowed.
Oh, he's good? Okay.
Yeah, he's good.
That's what's up. I didn't know how that situation was going to work. But yeah, man, I don't know, how that dynamic's going to work. Like, is Roy going to come back and coach Eubanks, or is Daddy going to coach him or something? How that going to work out?
Shit, my man Bernie said, I don't know, I don't care. You part of the hit list now. I don't care.
No more, right? I hope nobody train you. Hope you come to the ring by yourself and get your ass beat.
Right. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. We've had over 500 people at once, and we need to get at least over 100 likes on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to it. All right? Bernie just hit me up.
That like button. Yeah. They got to swipe their credit card to hit the like button, right?
Yo, man, guys, you guys acting like the like button, like you allergic to it, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's gonna cost you a bag, like it's gonna cost you your lights in your house or something, bro. Like just hit the like button. Hit the like button.
It's free. Listen, guys, to get to the like button, you press the 3 dots into the corner. It'll get you to the like button. It's a new format. I know it might get people uncomfortable, but if you can just take a little time, a couple seconds of your time to press the 3 dots in the corner right here, and it'll get you to the like button. Appreciate y'all.
That's it. Come on, man. Let's get the algorithm popping. Come on, man.
Help a brother out.
Yeah. Yo, I didn't get to talk to you last night about Anthony because you and Corey, we were talking.
I didn't even talk.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody even talked about that sweet science last night, bro. Yo, shout out to Francis Ngannou, bro. Way to be great. Way to try to be great, bro.
The Predator.
El Predator. You know what I'm saying? El Predator, bro. Nah, bro, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. I knew it was gonna be a problem as soon as the match started. When he was eating up all them feints, I'm like, oh, you gotta stop doing that, bro. That's gonna be bad for you in a minute. You better get that out the system.
Big old fact. He did that pull right hand was beautiful, man. Right over the top. You see the differences, like, so yeah, you're right. We never really got to break that down. So you're right. Like, you have to give it to Joshua. He got fluent moves.
Yes.
He got fluent moves that you could tell he's been practicing for years. For a big guy to shoot a pull right hand that way, that fast, that explosive, a heavyweight, I think we don't give no props to that way that we should give props to that, because that takes IQ.
For sure.
You
I
know,
think we don't give props to Anthony Joshua being the best heavyweight. Well, being a heavyweight with the best resume in the heavyweight division right now. Let's be real. He that guy, bro. We don't talk. We don't talk about him in the right way. We don't show him the love he deserves, bro. Like, boy, got the resume. You know, for Klitschko, Pulev, Parker, Dylan White. You know what I'm saying? Who else he done fought?
No, he has the best. He has the best resume in heavyweight boxing today.
For sure.
And nobody can argue with me about it.
Right.
And he didn't fight Fury or Deontay Wilder, and I can still say that.
Straight up, bro. He's an Olympian. Y'all gotta give him. Now let me ask you a question.
Talk to me.
Because I know the mental health issue was always there, right? Where it was like not mental health to say like he had mental health issues, but there was a point. It seemed like he lost his confidence, and he started fighting like that, right? Like differently. He got ring protective about his chin. You know, he just looked like he was uncertain of himself. Do you feel like he's 100% back, better than ever right now? Is this the best Anthony Joshua you feel like you've seen?
For some weird reason, bro, I felt like the soul of Deontay Wilder left him, went back into Anthony. Anthony's soul went into Deontay Wilder's soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a good momentum. What's going on, H Money? What's goody? It's just good momentum. You know what I mean? But the thing about it, the key thing here, it's not about how many times you lose. It's really about how you finish. And right now, Anthony Joshua has the best opportunity to fight the winner of Usyk and Fury, and he it would suck to see him fight Usyk 3 times and never be able to crack the code, because it seems to me every single time he fights Usyk, he gets tired.
Right. Well, that's because Usyk moved like a damn cruiserweight.
But you still haven't his coaches, because he said he got the best coach. He said he got the best in the team. He says that his coaches can predict the future. That's what he says in the interview. So if that's the case, can you predict Usyk? Because he beat you 2 times in a row. 3 times is gonna be bad. You don't even get another shot after this, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. Let me ask you this: what's more of a legacy victory for him at this point? Beating Usyk, being everything you went through with him, or beating Fury?
For some reason, Fury has the stigma of being the best heavyweight in this era. So beating him, you could take that, right? But then being being unified heavyweight champion, though, again, because this is something that he has been already. You know what I'm saying? So it's really the question is, where is his attachment? Is his attachment on the hardware, or is his attachment on the clout? That's the question, really.
Right. Right. Well, I think his attachment right now is, it looks like he kind of just wants to fight everybody. Like, it looks like he wants to just assert his presence on the division historically. Like, the titles do give him that, but it looks like that's not really even moving him as much as, like, fighting everybody, like, which I like about that. I like that about him right now.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even want to fight Deontay. Like, you don't even.
I bet you the best part of it was for you was this, when they said, who would you rather fight? Deontay or Fury, and he said, I should fight both of them. I was like, damn, and there's no other better answer than that one.
Nah, bro. That just shows you where his mind state is at, bro. I love his attitude right now. Anthony Joshua's attitude right now is the attitude that I felt like. I feel like all boxers need to have that attitude. He almost did like some face of boxing shit last night. Like, it was almost some face of boxing shit. Like, arguably, like, this is what you boxers need to be on. Y'all need to be on this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to fight whoever think they nicer than me. All them guys who y'all think is better than me, I want to fight those guys. I don't even care about the belts. I'll get the belts anyway. It don't matter. I want to fight all those guys who y'all said he's on a redemption campaign. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really doubted me. You guys was out here talking crazy about me. And that's the Ngannou situation. But I got the team. I got the confidence. I got the killer instinct back in me. This is the time. Y'all fight me now. Fight me now.
Salute to my guy Duke Reagan. What's going on, bro? Hopefully everything is going good with you. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. Once again, it's free. You know what I mean?
Definitely need to be like 400 likes in there. Y'all gotta stop playing. How you gonna come to this man's channel, sit here and watch all this fire content, and you can't hit a thumbs up? Man, God don't like ugly, bro. Y'all giving yourselves bad luck. This is bad energy, bad karma.
Hey, yo, I ain't that ugly, bro. Like, you know?
You know what I'm saying? He's like, I ain't looking, but I'm saying I ain't looking like, you know what I mean?
I did all right. I did all right in high school. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck around and make a baby out here, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm built like that.
Come on, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button like if you smashing your girlfriend on a Saturday night, like this beautiful Saturday night right here, and the kids have a babysitter and it's not in the house. And you can make as much noise as possible. Hit that like button like that.
At least, please.
You feel me?
Send a super chat in and show some love too. Why not? You can do that too, but I know that costs money.
Super chats are always welcome here, man, Diallo, because minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? I've been here for almost 2 hours and shit. You know?
You know what I mean? I don't say no to God's blessings. I'm deserving. I'm worthy. You heard? I'm worthy.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We got 273 people on the live right now on YouTube. Make sure you go out your way, hit that like button, support the channel. Appreciate you.
Make it happen. What did you think about the Parker fight now? The Joseph Parker fight, being that he got sat down twice, right?
Yep.
I mean, were you in agreement with the decision, or do you feel like, you know what I mean? Did you feel anything? I didn't feel no kind of way about it. Did you feel any kind of way about it?
I didn't feel no type of way because I came in the 4th round. So, but the only thing about it is like everybody that I heard that Bang had 1-4, and then when I looked at their scorecard, they didn't even give him the knockdown. They gave that knockdown in the 4th round. They gave that round to Parker. So that kind of like blew my head a little bit, but considering I didn't watch the whole fight, I wasn't gonna put too much energy into it.
What you saw, you felt like, for what you saw, you approved the decision based on what you saw. You feel like
what I saw made me want to watch the fight again, but I didn't. That's really what it was.
Big deal you on that. Well, let me ask you this: on the rematch, do you feel like Zang should be a favorite going into the rematch? You think he could tweak all those areas? Because he came in very heavy, right? 291 pounds is a lot of weight to be pushing around the ring. It kind of makes sense that he wouldn't have a high punch output unless he's Iron Man. Do you think he can make those tweaks, come in better shape, let more punches go, and be the favorite going in the fight with Joseph?
Well,
or do you think Joseph?
I've seen him perform like this before and get fatigued after the 7th round. So, I'm pretty sure Parker, that was his plan. My thing is like what you just said, 300 and 300 pounds basically. I mean, what out of all, like, we knew you had a problems, like, because if you look at Zhang's his resume, he has one draw. I know the guy. I interviewed him before, but Zhang dropped him like 3 times, and still the dude at the end ended up like taking the second half of the fight. Zhang needs to get his conditioning right, or he could lose this fight again.
Period. I agree. And I don't think if he loses this fight coming up, that's it for him. He might as well retire. At his age, he ain't getting another shot.
He's 40.
Yeah, he's done. This is it for him. If he don't do something on his next fight, he might as well just, he's done. He's too big and too much of a high risk for anybody to be fighting him for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't get something out of fighting you, I ain't fighting you, bro. You too big for me to play around with you. Like, stop playing ball. You heard?
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt. Yo, did you see the little boy Nick Foley? Did you get to see him?
Yeah, against Vargas.
That little boy, a firecracker, boy. He ain't nothing to play with.
I think he deserved the win.
Yeah, well, I think he should have worked the body a little more. I think that body was there for him to work a little bit better than he was. He kept trying to go to the head. He kept trying to take this dude's head off. But still entertaining, man, to see a little guy like that cutting the ring off like that, run up on a boy like that, put him down 2 times, or 2 or 3 times. 2 times, right? Yeah, 2 times.
Yep.
Yeah, boy. I like him, man. That little English dude was, man, he was just all over the place. Little Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, Mighty Mouse. That's a good name. Yeah.
He was just all over the place, man. I liked it, man. That was a good fight between him and Vargas too. Ray said he's down to give him a rematch. You think he's gonna do that, or you think they're gonna keep him away from him?
Ray gonna do the last guy a rematch?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he's going to do the rematch. He was like, if Turkey want to do it, he's down to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey Al Sheikh.
I guess put him on a big card or some shit. I could see that happening and getting Ford his biggest payday. I could see that happening.
Yeah, why not?
I could definitely see it happening.
Yeah, you think Ray will make the adjustments to come and just win it this time? Like, do you think he just got caught off guard a little bit? Like, I think he just got caught off guard a little bit. I think Nick Bowe just like, you know what I'm saying? A little dude just jumping all over him. He's like, oh, this little motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look like he was just having a hard time. Like,
yeah, the foot. You could tell the footwork was a little bit. It's the footwork and the length. You know what I mean? Right. Pause.
I think it shocked the pause of the room. Yeah, for sure. Pause.
But that's the reason though.
So you think the next fight will make those adjustments and probably win that, right?
I mean, possibly, yeah. I mean, the thing about it is that, like, with that type of style, like, if you was listening to Coach Anthony, he said that the goal was to get Ford at the closest range and basically get his head on his opponent's chest and really, like, be away from the end of his opponent's punches. So right. I think with that type of game plan, it's hard to stay squeaky clean.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, it's hard to stay squeaky clean. So, I mean, hopefully he could look more he just looked more dominant. Hopefully he could look a little bit more dominant. That's about it. Yeah.
No doubt. So now for Anthony Joshua's next fight, because I'm gonna ask you all the questions, bro, and just make you that guy. I'm just gonna make you that guy. You want to answer all the questions, drop all the jewels. Anthony Joshua's next fight right now, we got to look at it for what it is. Although Turkey Al-Sheikh guaranteed Anthony Joshua the next fight to be the mandatory or to get the winner between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, there is a rematch clause between Tyson Fury and Alexander. So is Anthony Joshua supposed to wait a whole damn year? It looks like, if you ask me, Usyk and Tyson Fury are going to be tied up for the next year. What does Anthony Joshua fight next? Does he take like a Philippe Ergovich? Because he wants to be active. That's his thing right now too. He wants to be active.
I think he fights Deontay Wilder.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he fights Deontay Wilder. I think that the comment that Fury said upon Deontay Wilder's next fight's gonna be a big fight. I think that's what he meant. I think he meant Anthony Joshua.
Yo, that's a good fight, man. Yo, Anthony the guy right now, man. He's shining right now, bro. And he getting more money than everybody. I'll be honest with you. I think he getting more money than Canelo right now. I don't think nobody's playing with him.
He getting money, bro. But
like 50 mil a pop. Like
but the money he got paid, for Saudi is the money that Canelo gets paid out here. That's the only thing.
But he's fighting more than Canelo. The last 4 fights been in Saudi.
Yeah. As long as freaking Saudi keeps funding him, he's gonna be the most paid boxer for sure.
Yeah, bro. He's staying active, bro. He fight Deontay next episode. Let me ask you this now: who gets it, Deontay or Anthony? Be honest.
I got Deontay. I mean, no, my bad. I got Anthony. I got Anthony for sure. Anthony can box. Anthony has enough boxing ability to not get hit with that shit. He got enough boxing ability to not get hit with that shit. And honestly, I don't know. I like Malik, but he reminds me of like a wannabe superstar coach type shit. Like he got I just seen him doing pads the other day with the Freddy Cougar hat, the straight hat like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what? This shit's too much. Like that shit's too much. Like nah. Niggas doing pads with sunglasses on.
Yeah, bro. He like attention. I heard him say something about he had an OnlyFans or something, right? What kind of coach is getting an OnlyFans? Like, what are you talking about right now? Yeah, you gotta be committed. Like, what are you doing?
Mira, tenemos aquí Subriel Matías en la casa. Entra, Subriel. Yo tengo un cuestión para ti. Porque yo he sido yo le hice una entrevista con Michelle Rivera y estaba hablando de los negocios tuyos con él. Entra para un momento. Yeah.
Michelle want to fight?
Michelle Rivera's pops is kind of going a little like crazy, trying to like get the fight. But my question is that I want to know the offer that they offered Michelle, because I threw in numbers like, oh, was it 100? And then I was like, I was guesstimating off of the information that was told to me.
Right.
So the only way you could kind of know, sometimes Subir don't know because like he lets his peoples handle everything. He just tries to train and fight, but sometimes they know. Sometimes they know. Tú me entiendes. Pero he probably be like, Papito. See, he's probably like, yo, we need someone to translate, Papito, porque.
I'm not gonna even do this right now. But you got you there. Come on, bro.
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad, but I'm not very good looking either.
Okay. You need the right look.
Yeah, I'm not very good looking either. Yeah.
So wait, so Brill's not fighting the Australian no more?
Nope.
He's not fighting no more? That fight get, what's his name?
Liam Paro.
Oh God. Liam Paro. He's not fighting no more?
Nope.
Oh, that fight definitely fell through. I heard the rumors, but I wasn't too sure if it fell through or not, for real.
Nah, Paro didn't accept the offer. So it seems to me that they're throwing offers out there, but Eddie's not throwing bigger. Like, I think he's throwing like the offers to see what you're gonna do. Oh, you don't like 100? All right, here's 100 and 40, 30. Yeah, like let's test you. Let's see how much you jump. I'm trying to HLD. Send the request. Press join HLD. Smash that like button. So yeah, you were saying though?
Yeah, well, if Subriel isn't fighting Liam Paro, I mean he's over there at PBC. I mean he's not gonna do no unification right now. Nobody wants that. So Teal ain't gonna go over there. Who does he? I don't know. Who does he fight? I don't want him to be in. Yo, these fighters need to get. He ain't gonna fight nobody offering 80K shit. 80K.
Yo, where you get the 80K from, HLD? Not porque I said 100 and he smiled. I don't know if you seen it, but he was smiling when I said 100.
Yeah, because it's 80 to 100.
And then he said I was close. But I think 80 sounds too low, bro.
It is, well, no shit it is, bro. Yeah, 80, that sounds.
At least when you put the 100, at least with the zeros will make you kind of.
Nah, bro, he ain't gonna jump for no 100, bro. This is the championship fight.
Oh, I'm 100 too low too. I know that. But at the same time,
yo, but 250 guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what happened to Elvis Rodriguez, man? He didn't want that smoke either, bro. Giving it off and then retracting. What's up?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm hearing the quack stuff out here, man.
From who?
From what I'm hearing.
From who?
80K, that's not trying to make a fight.
Huh?
80K is not trying to make a fight, offering a contract to Elvis and then retracting it.
But this.
And now you're going back to the table because Rivera don't want this Trump change.
But I could definitely see that they renegotiate.
Yeah, they're gonna because they already rejected Tio again.
That what?
You don't want that Tio smoke.
What you say?
They rejected the Tio smoke again.
How do you know?
Bob Aaron placed that phone call.
Okay, one more time. How do you know?
Because I know. Because I know. And the other thing is that they're gonna come out and say, "Oh, we too busy. We gotta fight in July." What fight do they have in July, man? Because I haven't heard anything. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the smoke, man. They're trying to take the gravy train now.
The gravy train now. The
easy way. Yo, and that's my Boricua brother, but I'm gonna call it the way the fuck I see it.
Okay. Okay.
You know? 2 times you're gonna reject. What's the biggest name that he can have right now on his resume? Yo, beat the shit out of Teofimo, and he's on the fucking block. Yeah. Simple as that. He goes beats the shit out of Tio, and King Matias is the dog. But you don't want it.
I fucking love HLD's energy.
Total conversation, bro. Unified. Beat the 2-time lineal champion. The one that everybody... But no, he ran to the zone just like Kane did.
Yo, Claymore, you see when we started talking to Subiel, real quick, HLD went from YouTube to IG real quick.
Hey, you know what? I wanted to get on with Bernie the retard. I'm telling you, Bernie the box. Talking all that shit the other day, bro. Talking all that shit. Oh, now we can talk about Eubank. Get the fuck out of here.
Talk to me.
Nah, bro, that's just trash.
No te gusta.
Hall of Fame, belt accomplishment career, but no real dogs on that resume.
Dream more 6 in the building was goody.
Salute.
Welcome to the panel, man.
Bernie is shameful, bro. Talking all that shit the other day. Then we're talking about Eubanks.
Snatch Body 1 Up says, HLD, what dogs Tio been in there with? HLD, háblale.
Yo, man, you want to bring it up? It was only 16 fights. He went from Nakatani to Coleman. From Coleman to number 1 pound for pound. Number 1 pound for pound. Not the little old Loma that Haney fought. The number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world, Loma. Came back to then go get the number 1 guy at 140. You tell me. What dog does Crawford got like a Loma? What does he have? He fought a crash test dummy in Spence, bro. We know that. That's it. What is it? Which one of these Euro guys was it? Burns or Han or what was it? But I don't know, man. Benavidez was a dog. Jose was a dog. Oh, the shot 1-legged dog. The guy who had Bro, man, I seen those dogs in Puerto Rico streets, man. They've been hopping at one leg as they got hit by the car. That's what he fought. Yeah, he's a pit bull, but he was on 3. One of his legs bad, bro. Come on, man. And he took him how long to do any real damage. Come on, man. Crawford, but he's a cherry pick. Sean Porter. Sean Porter waited to, that was his last. He went, I'm holding out until, just like Thurman is doing. I'm holding out so I can get a paydays. And then we had Towgate. Yo, man, that's, bro.
Yo,
man.
I'm not over that HLD came from YouTube to IG just because Matias was in the building. That's when you know his energy. You knew he was pulling up.
He already said he gonna fight T.O. though. He said he coming for his hands.
Let's go.
He ain't gonna fight him, bro.
Talk to him.
He ain't gonna fight anybody. He turned it down twice. That's enough I gotta say, man.
How you turn it down twice?
Because Barbarian placed the card so they can make a fight for summer.
Nah. He made that one up. He made the second one up. He made the second one up.
No, the second one is no.
He made the second one up.
That's not made up. That's insider shit.
This nigga HLD said I was on the 3-way with Bob.
No, that wasn't no 3-way with Bob. No 3-way with Bob. You know where I get my information from. You know where I get my information from, Mills. Come on now. He's certified like that. He's certified like that. When you take his word, or in a group chat. You in a group chat.
Salute to Jennifer. Sandor was robbed. He was dropped too many times. Ay, Jennifer, con el fuego. Con el fuego.
No drop, bro. What drop? Bro, dude running around ice skating ring. Guy was running for his life. Hell, I was even surprised because I had to chop it with Bill Haney on that topic.
You did?
And you know how much Bill Haney loves the Tio. He was like, no, man, that guy was running for his life. Running for his life. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Matias, what's going on with Matias, man?
I will say this, though. I fuck with Tio, but I find that shit crazy. That nigga Tio don't cut off the ring. You don't hear shit. But Boost don't cut off the ring versus Karen. All hell break loose.
No. Tio got cooked by every single
video can't even cut the ring off. But when Boost can't cut the ring off because the nigga really scared for his life, niggas say he
talk to him.
Man, you can't make a fighter. Look, bro, Canelo cuts the ring off well. And Charlo was on his ice skates all night long after the second round, bro.
Right.
So you can no matter how much you can cut a ring, if the guy don't want to fight, you can't fight.
The difference. We seen the difference. Canelo was in start
after the second round.
From round 1 to 12.
After the second round, Charlo was on his ice skates all night.
But I'm saying Canelo was in start mode the entire fight. He was Michael Myers. Tio wasn't that.
Tio was running all over running after the guy. What else could he do?
But I'm saying it wasn't the same stalking that Canelo.
No, bro, it was the same stalking. The guy did not want to fight. Period.
Hell no.
He didn't want to fight. Nah, Tio was getting frustrated, screaming for him to come in the middle. Well, yeah, like, no, dude don't want to fight. He's doing a rigging job out here. I'm saying he did not.
To be honest, if Jermaine Ortiz would have countered a little more, they would have gave it to him.
Well, no, he had to fight us. That's my point. So he had to engage. He wasn't engaging.
1 through 6, he did engage. 7 through 12, he didn't. That's what lost him the fight.
So then to the point, was the guy running? You're not engaging. You're just running.
I said when Tio can't cut off the ring, it's no problems. Nobody says shit.
That's not true. Everybody was dogging him for that. I even say it. No, bro, I don't know what channels you go on. Because you were on this channel right now, Mill City. We always say, Tio needs to do better than that.
I'm not talking about these channels, the people that actually watch boxing and understand boxing. I'm talking about just casual fans and period. Nigga, like everyone. They was not.
Nobody watching Boots, man. So how many people were watching Boots criticizing? People were criticizing him.
Undercard, so it was a lot of people watching.
No, they were criticizing him for real about that. That's why a lot of people feel like that's the reason why.
And there's nothing wrong with criticism, guys. I mean, like, hey, yo, we need to improve on this part. We do. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. I think every fighter, once they have problems.
You can fight 5 pound fighters in a row, and niggas still gonna hate you, bro.
Well, that definitely is not Terence Crawford. So I don't know that many other guys who got at least 2 named pound for pound guys on their resume. That's not Crawford. I know that.
Man, shit, to each his own.
Yeah, I'm a Crawford fan, but I ain't gonna sit on Crawford. I just want him to get the belt.
Bullshit, he fighting Chris Eubank.
You okay with that Eubank fight?
I don't like that.
I mean, he can do whatever he want to do. Is that the fight I want? No. But I don't care because he's already said he's out of here. He already said he's out of here. I just want him to drop the belt. He said he's dropped the belts, but I'm over here because this the Bernie the whatever was talking that smack the other day. And
was on here saying,
and he was dogging everybody, bro, dogging Boots, dogging like, yo, he gonna say, man, well, maybe we'll fight Charlo. Come on, man, that guy's homeless, got no more belts.
Oh wow, we got over 414 votes. Do you guys like this fight, Bud versus Chris? 56% of y'all say yes. Y'all like the fight.
Hey man, Bud Buddy, but the Bud Buddy, club is strong. It's strong.
Way more than fucking Chris Eubank.
Yo, can you imagine? They should have stripped Charlo, give the belt to Adonis, and then had Crawford go against Adonis for the WBC belt. That would have been a banger. Who's Eubank, bro? Come on, man. Yeah, Eubank
the same nigga that ducked Janabek, right?
Possible.
I don't know if he did because I'm not.
No, he did. I know he did.
But Crawford's ducking Janabek. He's a two-time. He's a unified champion up there.
If you want 160, fight the best at 160.
You know, Janabek is at least a unified champion up there, isn't he?
No.
Yeah, he got the.
He got 2 belts.
He got the belt Triple G had, and he got the WBO belt.
Who did he take the WBO from? Oh no, he had the WBO. That was the first one he had.
From Boo Boo ducking ass.
I thought he just had the WBO. I didn't know he had anything else.
Boo Boo vacated, and that's how he ended up getting it. He fought for a vacant title, and then it was a vacant unification title with Triple G belt, the dude from Germany that ended up being a Falco.
My man is on it, bro. In DC, but I knew he was unified. Thank you for the history on that because I wouldn't have known that.
We already locked in, bro. We talking to you on H Money channel.
Oh, okay. But yeah, man. I mean, what you think about him? What about Eubank, bro? After all that talk we had with Bernie the other day.
Payday. I know that.
That's what I'm saying, man.
But it's a big fight, yo. But it's a payday that's on the table. And I think if it's a payday that's on the table, I think you can't just let it be on the table. I think you gotta take it. And you heard what he said. The winner of Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu next. And I really believe that's what's next, too.
I don't believe that to be. If it's gonna be at 154, he's gonna go up to 160.
I mean,
you tell me. What's a payday? A payday, I think, is Virgil Ortiz and Crawford at 154 at Cowboy Stadium. That's gonna sell out like a mother.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out if people still believe in Virgil the way they did. You know.
I don't think it cares to his fans, bro. And that's gonna sell out. At 154, that's gonna sell that in Texas, man. That's a big fight in Texas.
I'll tell you one thing though. If Thurman wins, people are gonna be so mad. People gonna be so mad.
But how would they do that fight? There's no belt.
But they're gonna go off of. They're gonna start showing people the new stigma. Listen, it's not about the belts. It's about the man. And that's what, I think that's what they're going to say about this fight. Like, oh, he beat the man.
You can count on Mauricio, man. He'll make a belt, man. He'll make up a belt. Shit. Catchweight belt.
Charles Conway got signed to Golden Boy damn near 4 version of cheese.
Absolutely for him.
That's the fight they're going to make down the line because Charles Conway, he's the #1 contender for the WBO.
And they messed up big time with Stanionis. Stanionis will never do business with Golden Boy ever again.
You know?
Nope.
Why?
Because they messed up too many times with him. One time remember one time Stanionis got sick.
How many step-asides did he take, bro? Because he took one from EJ, didn't he?
I got to go back into my content. Yeah. I don't know if he did.
At least 4.
Oh, yes, he did. He did take a step for that fight. Yes, he did.
And they canceled the versus fight 3 times, so that's damn.
Yeah.
Hey, man, who's going to pick up this Crowley and Boots fight, man? Who's going to win that bid, bro? It ain't going to be PBC.
I don't think nobody wants that fight. Like, as far as platform is concerned.
Crowley ain't taking that fight.
He was supposed to Ben fight Boots. He was supposed to be the co-name for the Benavidez Bivol card. He said no.
Yeah, he got a tooth.
He had something wrong with his eye.
He's top 3 and 3 sanctions. You think that nigga about to rush to fight Boots?
Hell no. I mean, it's for a belt, man. I mean, what else is he gonna do? No,
but he knows he's on that list, though.
Vacate and fight Giovanni for that WBO strap.
That's who I want to see fight. I want to see Boots fight him.
Yeah, Giovanni the second best 147 to me outside of Boots.
Strong kid.
But who's gonna win that bid, bro?
He demolished Rocha, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think that Eddie Hearn will take a crack at him, man, to try to see if he could sign him.
Eddie, I could see Eddie doing that too. Yeah, I mean, because
try to sign him, smooth him over, man, bring him over. I hope so, man.
32-0, 16 knockouts.
But I'm hearing that Cody wants a lot of money to fight Boots.
He do. That's why he declined it the first time, because they was only trying to give him like $300,000 or some shit.
Yeah, so they should. If he's not trying to fight, just kick his ass out of the fucking rankings. Get him out of there.
That should be the rule. Because I mean, be honest, like how much is this fight gonna make? Maybe $2 million at the most.
Yeah, and he's trying to get more, but that's where they're probably going to reach for. Yeah, and that's a lot of money for Boots. My opinion, I know, getting knocked out ain't fun, but that's still a lot of money.
Crowley's deserving of that David Kardashian money, man. $300K. That
David Morrell and David and Jerome Bruce Anderson's in the same category. Nobody want to take a 6-figure payday for an 8-figure ass whooping.
Right. It's gonna be a bad one. It's gonna be a bad one for whoever take it.
Because regardless of who win, lose, or draw, when you fighting them 2 niggas, you going to the hospital after that fight. You getting checked up on something.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be more. An ice bath ain't gonna take care of what's about to happen with that fight.
Hell no.
That ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna do it. An ice bath and Ben Gay is not good enough. Nah, it's not gonna work. It's gonna need a little more than that.
Need that Tiger Bomb.
Another dog at 154 is Joannis Taylor. He's a monster.
Okay.
He's 7-0, 6 knockouts. He knocked out Sergio Garcia. He was the underdog in that fight. So went the distance with Tony Harris.
So it ended up having to be to say PBC. It ended up having to be Golden Boy, DAZN, and Canelo Promotion.
Están matando la liga, bro. Golden Boy is back.
It took them 3 to say PBC. Yeah, I mean, we don't even. Yeah, I mean, right now, I gave PBC a props to coordinate that. But I got a question. I'm hearing some people saying that David Benavidez is supposed to be part of this new agreement. I'm hearing other people telling me that it's just a one-fight deal. That it's just a one-fight deal.
David Benavidez only got one more fight on his contract with PBC.
I heard it's a one-off.
How do you know? How do you know? Because I was trying to get that out of his dad.
I had seen a source that said, I gotta find the source, but I had seen it. And it makes sense because he ain't re-signed in a minute.
They look really happy over there.
Maybe Canelo and David Benavidez are are playing right now. Because once David Benavidez is out of this last fight, and Canelo only has a one-off right now, they can then go for that Saudi money with Eddie Hearn.
Saudi.
You know, and I can see that happening.
Saudi Bobby.
I can see that happening. Really, is it gonna be a light heavyweight? Do you think it's gonna be a light heavyweight? No, I don't think that even David's gonna take that fight. Light heavyweight. Okay. I don't think it, because it's just way too much money to risk to go up there to fight someone for what? You know, he's not even if he gets the winner. Even if he gets the winner, Beterbiev and Bivol for undisputed, let's say, that fight ain't shit money. That, you know, compared to what they're, you know, they want to get. If they get in Saudi, they'll get that money.
And to me, with winner of Bivol and Beterbiev not staying that light heavy. They've been at the division for what, 10, you feel me, forever.
Yeah, but they're settled in at that weight. They're not going in.
Moving up. He said that as a fact. He's moving up the cruiser.
He's 40 years old. He's moving away to the retirement home.
I mean, shit. If he knocked out he said on the top, he beat Bivol. He on the top.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button.
Listen. Turkey said that he want the winner of that fight to fight Giant for time.
He did say that.
That's
why I've been saying that. And to me,
that's good.
Whoever win that fight, Jai going. I'm telling you, shit. Okay.
Who you guys got winning that fight though? You got Beterbiev.
I got Beterbiev. Based off their last two performances, I say Beterbiev the slight favorite.
I got Bivol. I think if there's any nigga that can box,
I think if there's any person that can box perfect for 30 minutes is Bivol.
That's what I'm saying. He's just so disciplined. He is too disciplined that I think he can outbox Beterbiev. I mean, only if he gets caught. And I think he's disciplined enough to not get caught into anything with him. I think he's that disciplined.
I will say, I seen Linda Arthur hurt Bivol to the body, so I know Beterbiev can hurt Bivol for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and we didn't need to see Lyndon do shit to know that. But at the end of the day, like I said, I agree with you. I don't know who said it, but I agree. Beterbiev's last performance was better than Bivol's last performance. But I just think Bivol he's more consistent with who he is. Consistent. I think he's just gonna be who he is.
Bro, what's more consistent than knocking everybody out? They ain't getting any more consistent than that.
That's the thing. It's like he don't force shit. He don't rush shit. He'll keep it in cruise control. Like,
okay, let me ask you a question, though, City. But Beterbiev has never fought a guy like Bivol. That's what. Here's a question, though. The best Bivol versus the best Beterbiev, who wins? You tell me? You tell me a 5-year younger Beterbiev, because I don't know what's going on with if there's any, you know, if there's any real testing being done now. But I think
his body test in that last fight.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, I think to be real,
you don't become 40 and become younger. That's all I'm saying.
I like Bivol's style more. It looks more entertaining. It looks like it's harder to beat. But I think that Beterbiev got the style to beat Bivol.
He's 40, but at least he ain't looking like fucking Zang.
I think Beterbiev got the style to slow down Bivol. Like, he can hurt Bivol and make Bivol slow down. Then we got to see Bivol sit there and fight. Like, you know, if he get him with a nice, work that body the right way, he can slow Bivol down. He got the power to make that happen. I just think it's going to look like the Canelo Bivol fight.
Nah. He's too big.
Yeah.
It's like Bivol's going to be able to take those shots from the shoulder to the chest. You know, he's going to take those shots easily. And you know that he's going to be on his front foot. So, you know, I'm curious to see how he cuts the angles and finds the rhythm of Bivol. If he finds the rhythm of Bivol, which I believe he will, is when he gets Bivol out of there. He gets Bivol out of there. Bivol don't survive that. Bivol don't survive that 12 rounds.
I think that's a potential fight of the year when it happens in June.
But I'll tell you one thing. Bivol's winning that fight before all the drama happens.
Crawford versus Spence, I tell you that. For sure. Yeah. Let me ask y'all. Both them motherfuckers in the mountains right now. Training. Probably. Yeah, they serious. Do you think, guys, that Canelo Munguia fight is going to be a good fight? Like, forget our feelings after that. If he's ducking, he should be fighting David Benavidez. Do you think that Canelo Munguia fight going to be that? Going to be a good war, man. It's war because this kid comes. Yeah. He comes for war. I think Munguia. I mean, shit, for real, bro. If you look at the resume, shit, Munguia got the second best resume for Canelo outside of Benavidez.
What?
I think I'm not talking about like resume period. I'm talking about at 168. He just knocked out John Ryder. I think that Munguia is offensive. And then he fought, and then he didn't. He fought Sergio Dentezo, Dervinchek at 168, but he moved them up for 160. But they both moved for 160. So I was talking earlier in another panel, and it made sense. I was convinced that I think Munguia's offensively is better than Benavidez.
I don't think he's better than him offensively, but I can understand why you say that though.
He's more. I think Benavidez is reckless. He's just throwing out there and reckless compared to the Munguia who is.
Yeah, but look at the competition that Benavidez has been in.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it as much. But who do you think got the better coach? I mean, I don't want to do that because I know you close to the family and whatever have you. But I'm talking about between Freddie Roach and Jose Benavidez. Who do you think got the corner? I mean, I'm sorry. And Freddie Roach. Who got the better corner? Eddie?
They both coaches haven't really proved enough for me to go and say someone's better than the other. Like the only thing that I do like about Jose though, he did a lot of great things with his oldest son. You know, he's molded 2 champions. He's done it by himself. And then you got Freddie Roach that had Pacquiao, which I think the majority of the people that would have had their hands on Pacquiao probably would have been able to do. Well,
Robert Garcia said it best. He said that Freddie Roach is an okay trainer. He doesn't think he's a great trainer.
He's from Boston, and you don't see me saying anything really crazy about it. So
he's saying that
he's a striking coach.
He's never had a homegrown champion.
He's a striking coach, and I didn't like when Miguel Cotto went to him. Honestly, I didn't like it at all. He moved a lot more for my likings. I think when Cotto stopped digging to the body is when he kind of like started slippity sloping because he wasn't the super athletic boxer on his feet. He could do it, but it was off of practice and repetition. It wasn't because he's athletic. You go ask Miguel Cotto to go race a 50-yard dash, you'll probably beat him.
Did y'all see that
Serious.
knockout? That they fought for that one. They fought for Jermell belt, that 154 WBA belt.
If Munguia pulls it off, Jennifer.
No, not Lord. The 154 belt. Charlo, he had vacated that belt. He had just fought. Right, you talking about Laura's belt, right? You talking about Laura? Laura got the WBA.
Laura has a belt at 60.
Oh, not 154. My bad. Okay, my bad.
No.
Mills, you were saying that if Munguia pulls up the upset, bro, he's gonna.
Yeah, I was reading the comments.
Bro. He's the king. He would be the king of Mexico.
He would be the king of Mexico. That's true.
Oh my God.
That is true. That is so true.
Yeah, I mean, like the elevator to that Julio Cesar Chavez type of shit.
So I guess that's what they're banking on, guys. Like, this is not just a major payday for Munguia. This is like to become, quote unquote, possibly the face of boxing.
Look how Munguia got this fight, bro. I want Munguia to win. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm rooting for him to win.
Can we be real about it? What possibly one of the faces of boxing? And the reason why is because the fan base that he's gonna capture. Huh?
I think Munguia has still a lot more work to do.
No, but isn't that like I just skipped like 10 steps by just beating him to be that face for Mexico? All right, is he the face of Mexico boxing?
He's got a large support. That's why I think that I believe that the Munguia
Is he the face of Mexican boxing if he beats Canelo Alvarez?
Yes. If he beats Canelo, he would be the face. There's no doubt. Yeah.
So then you have an argument about being the face of boxing because those pay-per-view buys that the Mexicans pay for, they outsell all of us, bro.
Right.
They outsell us, bro.
That's another reason why Canelo wanted that fight with Munguia anyway, because Munguia sold a little more. He sells more than David Benavidez.
Yeah, he's a bigger name than Benavidez.
How about this? How about this? How about this? Say they do 1 million pay-per-view buys.
Dude, man, that's
everyone in the boxing game, shut the hell up.
Oh, big time.
Big time.
They might.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's gonna be a mega weekend, bro. And I don't think that Benavidez and Canelo is gonna reach the numbers that Munguia is.
I'm curious.
You might be right, bro. You might be right.
But yo, like Canelo and Chavez, they did over 1 million. That Mexican and Mexican showdown, people pay for that. People that are not even Mexican. Matter of fact, anyone that's throwing a Cinco de Mayo party will have the fight on.
Because they know it's gonna be.
If you have if you know how to throw a good party.
It's gonna be an all-out war. It's gonna be a good fight, man. I don't give Munguia much of a. I give Munguia maybe a 30 to 35%.
That experience that's what it is, really.
Canelo's gonna put it on him in the late rounds, bro. It's gonna hurt this kid.
Yeah, he hits like a mule.
Virgil Ortiz, the number 1 contender in the WBA.
And Virgil is just not. I'm not all the way there on Virgil yet. I just think he's fight again. That last fight didn't do it for me. It didn't show me what I wanted to see. No, it didn't show anybody. It didn't show him. It didn't even show it. He's like, damn, what happened, bro? What the fuck? Exactly. And then everybody like, he's back. You see, he's back. And I'm like, what? What? He's back. If they're smart, because one thing, I don't think his health is still good at 154. I think he should be at 160. 160. That's what I want to see. I want to see if he needs to go to 160 or not. For his health, I think he does. There were rumblings that even at 154, it was still a struggle for his body with the rap.
Yeah, I heard that too.
They should just move up to 160. Stop dicking around with this kid's health, and then just start. Get Janet back, bro. Get this motherfucker out. That's probably. And then look at Crawford and say, bro, you want Eubank who? You know what I mean?
Honestly, he could have. He should just build his name off being like the haggler of the 160 division. Because I don't see him getting titles anywhere else. Now that Virgil, if he's not healthy at 54, then I don't see him. I only see him getting titles at 60.
There's one mega fight at 154, and I don't. It's too soon for this year, but I think for next year would be Xander Zayas and Virgil Ortiz. Yeah, I think that's it. I was hoping you'd say that. That's a fight for Virgil.
It's a banger. It's a
banger. Virgil got to show me he's good at 154. I need to see he's good at 154. I still need Xander. I want Xander 3 more times this year. I've seen him, for me.
I don't like that fight for Xander right now.
No, not this year. I can't next year. I need Xander 3 more fights this year to show me the same grit that he's been doing in the last 2 fights. He's gonna be on the map. Who wants this? Because he's growing into his man strength, bro, and he's starting to have that chip on his shoulder. I like it. He's just a young kid. I don't want to boost him up. I don't put him up on the pedestal, but I need to see him 3 more times.
Erickson Lubin and Virgil Ortiz would be a good fight too.
Virgil Ortiz, Erickson Lubin is right behind Virgil in the rankings too.
That's a good fight. It's a fight that makes sense.
It's a good fight. Virgil beat the shit out of him, but it's a good fight.
Yo, that's a good fight. I mean, I can see why you say that.
He needs that. I mean, he needs that. He needs the work too.
I mean, if Virgil knocks Lubin out, people will I mean, people are already saying he's chinny. People will definitely say he's chinny after that. For sure, man. For sure. Well, guys.
What was your take on the redemption of boxing last night?
Felt good. I mean, it felt good because like I get a lot of DMs on my shit when Francis, after the Francis and Tyson fight, like everybody was going crazy like on my DMs like insulting me too, like because I love the sport so much, you know. So I'm glad I don't have to deal with that shit again.
No, man, he made it look like it was supposed to have been done the first time. With Fury, bro, the way he hit him, and I mean, it looked like such a G moment, bro. Because the way he hit him and walked off, bro, like, no, like.
Yo, but his mentality is really.
If you look at his stylistically, like, bro, AJ, that, like they said, that was his fourth fight in 11 months, bro. He's the active as fuck, bro. That he was. They should have known that shit was gonna happen before.
It was beautiful, man.
I don't think. I think he had the best performance. What I mean by that is not just in the ring, but in the press conference. He was answering all the questions like to the T. Like even. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna just finish this with my sentence. But like what AJ said was like, the reporters were speaking to him. Hey, are you the baddest man in the planet now? And AJ said, I don't want that title. Y'all could keep that title. I think that was really mature about AJ. You know, just that response. I think that type of response, you can kind of tell that the guy's probably going back to the gym tomorrow, working on his craft. So you know, salute to AJ and what he has to bring to boxing. I like the underdog story. You know, he's been beaten 3 times, and now it's his time to get back. So salute to AJ. Appreciate you doing what you did for heavyweight boxing yesterday. Salute to each and every single one of y'all for supporting the live as well. Become a member. The link is in the comments. I was on here for 2 hours today just because of my members. We got 20 members, and I wanted to show love to my members, and that's why I stayed this long. But I gotta be out. Sin ningún super chat bendito. God bless. Love y'all.